when we was talking about the Meek and Ross thing. Though sometimes it's like, though, you got your date picked out so far in advance, like when you're gonna drop your album. Like for Kevin Gates and Benny the Butcher. And Benny the Butcher did like a press one. He went on Joe Budden. He went on the Breakfast Club, did a couple other interviews. Kevin Gates did the same thing. It's like, you got your rollout. And I want to say Benny Butcher started his off like maybe like 2 or 3 weeks in advance. And then it's like, boom, Meg and Nicki come and steal your thunder. Cause it was just like, that'd be like, damn. And the crazy thing is, what made me say that, because I even seen Coily Ray, she, I guess, in the midst of the Nicki and Meg situation, she was like, "Oh, this rap beat stuff is just so corny. I'm so over it."
She got caught. The Eminem diss.
No. I get that, but she said that before people heard the Eminem jump. She said that, and this because it was so.
It came down at the same time.
Oh yeah, no. So she said that before the Eminem situation came out, because then she tweeted out like, who, I think Eminem was basically saying like she wanted a feature with him or something. She's like, who the hell ever said I wanted a feature with Eminem? But just anyway, so like I said, well, just to tie all that in, I was looking at it, I was like, damn, I would be blown if I had like a release date and then it's kind of like it just gets swept because these diss songs. And don't get it twisted. I think Kevin Gates has a big enough fan base, and I mean, people will eventually get to it. But I do think like, damn, time is flying by so much where it's like, and it's getting old, or we're getting old to the point where he's sampling the Plies and what was that? Plies and T-Pain song. We should call her my little shorty. So he switched it up and talking about calling her my little yeah. And I was just like, one, it just don't hit the same. If I was him, I just would have, why not just reach out to T-Pain? You still had to pay to get it clear. You might as well just let T-Pain do the hook.
I don't
like that hook was just like, all right, whatever.
But I don't, what is he on the label or something? Or he independent?
No, he on the label. He still had to clear that. You had to clear that. You had to clear redoing that. Like that ain't, you still had
to. I'm just saying, if he was independent, like, do you really want to spend that?
Yeah, he ain't independent, but even if you was, to me, it would have still done me more justice to get T-Pain on it. And then I feel like Kevin Gates is big enough that it ain't like T-Pain is like some, I ain't gonna say T-Pain is irrelevant, but T-Pain ain't hot musically anymore. So I'm sure that whatever T-Pain price would have been back in the day, it still ain't that price right now. And I'm sure it wouldn't have been that price for Kevin Gates. And Kevin Gates still had some type of affiliation with Young Money, so I'm sure that he could have got somebody to reach out for it and kind of could have did that situation for him. But again, like I said, I was just thinking about like, damn, you put all that effort in the press run and all that, and you kind of like no blogs even talk about it. Like nobody talking about the Kevin Gates album, nobody talking about the Benny the Butcher album. Like they came out and it was just like, all right, whatever. Shit, even for Lotto, like she kind of better. She played it smart. Like she ain't even really posted clips of her and the J-Lo joint till the day. It was like, all right, Nicki and Meg kind of like it's dying down. People kind of tired of it now. Now let me post the clips of she got a song with her and J-Lo.
But then the question is, are you even really looking for that attention?
What you mean?
Like, I mean, like, do you want those type of blogs, or you want that? You know what I'm saying?
No. I mean, let's be clear, because everybody gonna play the algorithm game. Even the blogs that normally will probably pick you up, like the Say Cheeses or the My Mixtapes, they gonna pick you up eventually, but they not gonna get to you and make you a main priority like they would have if it wasn't all this other stuff going on. Like when you searching for a story, like you gotta kind of like make your own stories on like a dry week. It be like that. So it's just like for sometimes, like, so you gotta go listen to certain people albums and give reviews or takes of like, oh, did you hear this ball? Did you hear this song? But then if you trying to play the algorithm game, okay, the go-to story right now is the Nicki versus Meg situation. So for people like the Benny the Butchers and Kevin Gates, it's kind of like you fall on the wayside.
No, I think it's more so you gotta wait my turn. Because I mean, this whole Nicki and whatever, that's gonna last for, but your album's still gonna be. So I feel like now you might have to do something.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're gonna have to figure out how to double back and get a promo of like, hey, don't forget my project came out.
I wouldn't be mad like if this is all going on, because like I said, this not gonna last forever.
No. Of course it's not. Of course it's not.